That dramatic piano is following us.
The whole town was infested with zombies. Oh, wait.
Wrong game with bad acting.
The acting's better
Honestly,
than this.
I was gonna say, honestly, I'd take Resident Evil over this any day.
Yeah, there's at least some solid line delivery there.
Anyway, welcome back to...
I don't recall any blow-ups like on the last episode, though.
No.
Or 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, they didn't use all their acting at once. Our entire acting budget went into this one scene.
It's 30 seconds and we're already over budget.
If there was a budget. Anyway, welcome back to Gabriel Night 2, where we just did a really stupid puzzle involving a cuckoo clock.
Well, it's not the stupidest puzzle this series has to offer, so we should count our blessings for the moment.
It certainly is not. That is for certain. That won't come until another game from now, at least. So, we have some time to work up to it.
Now it's time for the plot closet of mystery.
Plot closet.
No.
Well, anyway, we unlocked this door, so let's see what's inside. What's inside the plot closet?
Someone took a plots in the closet. That tiger's not actually dead. It's just stuck in the wall and annoyed about it.
Well then, this is a bit macabre.
Some fine weaponry there.
Some
and a
guns on the wall.
human skull. A very small human skull.
Hi.
Is it Murray?
Yeah, look at those.
Aren't some of these endangered species?
Well, they are now.
Aren't some of these endangered species? Aren't some of these endangered species?
Why do you give me 3 different points to look at and you give me the same line of dialogue?
Budget.
What budget?
Fair enough.
Just a guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting.
Maybe it has something to do with voodoo.
Ooh.
Just a guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting.
I think we looked at everything on the wall here.
I thought candles were a very important part of hunting. Note, I am not a hunter.
I guess so.
What the hell do these guys hunt anyway? Ninjas?
The most dangerous game.
Clearly.
Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunts.
Club?
Photos of the club.
Club hunts? Is that included with track meet?
Do we have anything else to look at? Let's just double check the pictures real quick.
Photos of the club.
Same thing.
Photos of the club.
Same thing.
Photos of the club.
Same thing.
Photos of the club.
Photos of
Okay.
the club. Photos of the club. Photos of the club.
You get a nice remix going there. I mean, it's the same line. I just wanted to double check just to make sure that you know.
Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera.
Yeah, it's the same
Or
line.
the hunts.
Same line. Anything else? This is the exit. Looked at that. I can't look at this. I guess so.
Well, that was well worth it. All that cuckoo clock business for that.
Maybe there's a... Can I turn around and look behind, I wonder? That kind of seems... It does seem very anticlimactic. So, hence why I want to investigate one more time here. So that goes up. That's the only thing... That's the only exit there.
Aren't some of these endangered species? Aren't some of these
Same
endangered?
thing.
Aren't some of these?
Same thing. just...
Ah.
Oh, I did miss something. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, this seems not important.
This is biology homework. What the hell?
Rice, Von Agner, Henneman. I met them all last night. I wonder what these figures mean. Rice, Von Agner, Henneman. I
Okay.
met them all. Rice.
It's just gonna tell me the same thing for every part of this page I click on. Oh, no, I can't really read his handwriting.
Oh, maybe you'll take it with you? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really make out what that says. So, if there's a clue there, I, as the player, can't read it. Obviously,
I saw Nick.
yeah, I as the you know, protagonist can't
Mr.
read
Knight,
it.
Hey.
this room is for members.
I am a member.
Oh, sorry. The door was open. I'll go up.
Wait! I'd better make sure you do not take another unexpected detour.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot me now, or what?
I guess so.
After you.
Let me take this book that is in no way suspicious.
Sava! Sava, kommen Sie!
Ja, Baron von Zell?
I found the basement door unlocked and Herr Knight below. Perhaps you could keep a better eye on the keys in the future.
I will, Baron von Zell.
Quit getting distracted by clocks, you idiot. Just gonna wander around aimlessly here. Do 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 do.
I was told I could be here.
You're not very welcoming at this club.
Let's go hang out with the guy who's
May
pissed
I
off
speak
at
with
me.
you, Baron von Zell?
Yes? What is it?
Ah, there are a lot of topics.
So, what do you do for a living, Baron
Tell
von
me
Zell?
about yourself.
For a living?
It's
My
a
family is in
living.
banking, Herr Knight. What do you do for a living?
Me? I'm a writer.
A writer? How aggressive of you.
What? Aggressive?
Sure.
I take it you're particularly fond of hunting. I noticed the photographs downstairs. You and the Baron sure do get around.
We are the best? You may find that out for yourself someday.
Oh, I'm anxious for us to hit the field. I have a feeling there's a lot I could learn from you.
You may find yourself more challenged than you can imagine.
True. I don't get in as much practice as I'd like, and hunting's like any other sport. The more you do it, the better you get.
Bullshit! Hunting is a matter of the spirit, of will.
Perhaps you
So
will
it
find
is.
that we will give you the Dick Cheney treatment. Oh, wait.
However, Evan could see that von Glover and I have had more practice than the others in the club. We used to hunt together quite a bit.
Used to. You don't hunt together anymore?
No, not often.
Interesting.
That little exhale there was extremely important to the plot.
Absolutely.
Are you and Von Glauer too busy to hunt much these days, or have you all fallen out?
I suppose I've simply outgrown him.
Really? In what way?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
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 I'm apparently getting to Gabriel's lines before he is.
It's not like that was a very hard one to pick
How
up.
about tell me about the
Oh,
other
I
club
know.
members?
I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
No.
Like what?
For example, why are you in Munich?
Oh, I'm just
Well, they
vacationing.
sliced
Thought
off
I'd
my...
stop
Oh,
by on my way
Munich.
through.
Munich.
Really? And where are you staying in Munich?
Outside of town a ways.
Which suburb?
I'm on a farm, actually. And you know, I don't remember the name of the area. Probably couldn't pronounce it anyway.
Yes. Quite curious for someone with a supposedly high Germanic background.
Yep. I guess going out and making your mark on the rest of the world will do that to a family line.
I'm not suspicious at all. Get out of my face.
Nope.
I'm evil. I mean, shut up.
Of course, it's awkward to have the protagonist pestered with questions. I guess he wasn't ready for that. I'm asking the questions here. This is
Down
my
anymore,
game.
you ain't. Oh no.
The club seems to be an exciting place.
It's my game. It's
Do
got
y'all
my name
travel
on it.
much as a group?
No.
Oh, really? You don't hunt abroad?
We are all very busy men.
No, isn't that odd?
In what way? Not gonna elaborate on that. Just gonna let that hang
apparently-
out there.
Yep, we're just gonna let that sit, I guess.
So, how do you like the club?
Herr Knight, if you wish to learn about the club, you should keep your mouth shut and observe.
The club. Oh my god, it is the club.
The club.
That's what it is. The club.
Would it be Das Club?
Das Club.
We are in Germany after all.
I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
Dramatic music.
Hey. Get that cellist out of here.
Who let that cello player in here? Get out of here.
Grab a broom.
It's-
It's the third time this
You
week.
mentioned that y'all don't go on hunting trips abroad?
We do not.
But those trophies in the basement, y'all really have white tigers in Germany or lions?
The majority of what the club hunts are far more common species, Herr Knight. The trophies in the basement are exceptions, and they were obtained quite legally.
Whoa, you misunderstand me, Baron von
I
Z-
think not. In any case, the basement is not public territory, and its contents are, therefore, none of your concern.
Okay, just thought they were
Of
neat.
course, I do apologize.
As a guest of this club, the why you are a guest of this club is a mystery to me. But as a guest, perhaps you should limit your prowling and sniffing to areas which you are offered openly by those who belong here.
You're
Jeez.
so
Your
right.
your illegal poaching is a touchy subject, I take it.
This- I think we made him mad.
I think he was mad before we got here.
Everybody's mad. Why is everybody mad?
We're all
did
mad
I
here.
do?
Fuck you.
What did I do?
Shut up.
I was just asking questions.
Shut up. Get out of here. And take your cellist
Fine.
with you.
Fine, I will. I'll get out of here. I will never come back again. That's a lie. Okay, so we have a couple things to do. We can actually go visit Von Glauer, since we have his business card and his address, which we will do right now. And then we will go and visit the inspector at the police station.
We will finally make time for us now that we blabbed on TV.
Exactly.
Entschuldigung, Baron. Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne.
No, Gabriel.
Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein.
Not Gabriel. Ooh, Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon.
That's French, I'm sorry.
Hope I'm not taking advantage of your kind invitation.
Well, my invitations are meant to be kept. Come.
Warm yourself.
At least you're not a dick.
I hope you
Not
like wine.
yet.
I got hooked on the grape when I lived in France.
It's fine, Baron.
Call me Friedrich.
All right.
Good. I like to have things settled. You were going to tell me how you found the club. And
I was.
about your hunting in America.
Oh,
I was?
there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt. You are a man who runs deep, I suspect.
On my off days.
I find nothing more stimulating than a new companion.
See?
Fresh
See?
mind with treasures to read.
Yeah, now he's a dick.
New thoughts like rare birds.
That's...
One by one.
Don't
I'm
drink
just
the
not gonna
wine,
touch
man.
that one.
Don't drink the
Too
wine.
late. Each other well that
Oh,
we
crap.
run out of things to say.
May we never be so cursed.
And just be cursed in other ways. Did I say that out loud?
This tastes like Quaaludes.
Let's take a... This doesn't stand out or anything.
That's a great mask. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
I'm kind of an expert on masks.
Wow, Masky, you ugly. Oh, wait.
Interesting. Is it African?
No. Indian. I picked it up in Brazil.
It's got a really goofy looking bird face right on the top there.
Wait, it's Indian, but he picked it up in Brazil?
Wait, those Brazilians get around.
I guess so.
Von Glauer says it's Indian. Von Glauer says it's...
Is that all you have to say about this?
Von Glauer says... Von Glauer...
I guess so.
Von Glauer says it's Indian.
Alright, whatever. I'm assuming I've looked at it to the game's satisfaction if it's repeating lines.
Seems right to me.
Anything else? No, I don't want to leave. I guess not. Nothing else to look at. I guess we're here to talk about a lot of things. Tell me about yourself.
Are you from Munich originally?
No. I was raised abroad. But both of my parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really? Where abroad?
All over. France, England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
You know, this guy looks like a
tell me
discount
about your
Benedict
family.
Cumberbatch.
The Von Glovers?
A little bit.
We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
I'm sure you can pronounce penguins
Do you have a
correctly.
wife? Children?
Good God. No.
You sound like someone else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us. Do you have relatives? How fares the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
Yeah, the
I
last
too.
guy had a severe case of heart
I
outside of
suppose all
body
trees
disease.
eventually stop bearing fruit.
I am the last of my line.
Good. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that.
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did. Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family.
I didn't have anything else to do.
They gave me
If you
castle.
want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
You do, because I don't. I don't know what the hell I just said.
Tell me about the club.
I'd
That's
prefer
true.
it if you formed your own opinions.
Well, it's full of jerks.
To be perfectly frank, I could use a fresh perspective.
I already
That's
told
one
you it's
reason
full
why
of
I
jerks.
invited you to join us.
It's the jerk club.
Tangential to the jerk store.
You gotta be the... It's like the Sam's Club to Walmart.
Damn it, you just beat me to it. That's exactly the same joke I was going for.
Gotta pay a membership fee, but the discounts are great.
It's the wholesale jerk club.
How about telling me about the other club members?
Ah,
They're all jerks.
my select few. You find them valuable friends once you get to know them.
Did most of them come to the club through you?
For the most part. Though occasionally, fate throws one into my lap.
We already did that. Stop being creepy.
I finished mine 5 minutes ago. I'm just sipping on nothing.
All of the men at the club are from wealthy German families, I gather.
Yes, but it's not quite that simple. I am a believer in self-determination. Each man at the club must also be personally accomplished and gifted.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm screwed.
For example, von Eigner owns one of Germany's biggest meat butchering plants,
How
and he
convenient.
runs an elite private brewery. It's true he inherited the business, but he's expanded it a great deal.
A butchery.
The dramatic music is coming back.
And the others?
Price is recognized as one of best trial lawyers in Germany. He seems pleasant enough in person, but you would be surprised how vicious he can be in the courtroom.
And Henneman.
As with the government. He has a prominent position and is an acknowledged contender for higher office.
Really? How high?
There have been newspaper
The
reports
highest
that
office.
predicted the highest.
Top?
Nope.
Top
Be convenient for his
man.
friends, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Such men are an asset to everyone who
It's
knows
not the
them.
highest office I was
And
going for.
Baron von Zell.
Von Zell's family owned the majority of stock of one of Munich's oldest banks.
In his own personal accomplishments?
He's a
Guy
very...
was,
I mean... Shit.
Is a quite promising young man. He was always top of his class, the best at anything he did.
I keep picking up a past tense here.
You haven't seen him at his best.
Yikes.
He's going through a rough spot lately, I'm afraid.
He's hit his werewolf middle age. Oh crap, did I say that out loud too? He's having a mid-wolf life crisis.
He's just... The full moons just ain't doing it for
There's
him
something
anymore.
about the club I don't quite understand.
Yeah?
Why is
I
everybody a
get the
jerk?
feeling you're not your average, ordinary hunting club.
No?
Well, that room in the basement, for instance.
I gather you've been exploring.
Well, the door was open.
It doesn't matter. You are right. Yes. Die Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdloge is
Bless
more
you.
than just a hunting club. We share certain philosophical beliefs as well.
We believe in shooting animals.
Well, that's a solid belief.
I'm curious about these philosophical beliefs of yours. Can I talk you into enlighten me?
Are you really interested?
No, not
Yeah.
really.
I'm glad. You seem to be the sort of man who would appreciate our way of thinking. The men at the club and I, it is our desire to reconnect with our true physical nature.
Go on.
Think of it this way. What makes men different from any other species on this planet?
The ability to turn into a werewolf.
Civilization. Of course.
Oh.
Oh, it's not a bad thing,
You
human
didn't let him
society,
answer. Come on.
but it has come at a terrible price. Through civilization, man has lost his physical self, his sensory power.
I'm standing right here, dude.
He became fat and lazy. A dulled, rusted blade.
Damn
And those
fat
are the good
knives.
days.
Picture a beast in the woods. It is alert. It smells. It sees. It feels everything around it.
Yeah, that's how senses work, dude.
It can tell where some other animal has passed days before,
Again,
where food is to be found.
that's how senses work.
It can sense danger. You put
It's like
civilized
Spider-Man.
man in the woods, and he's comparably deaf, dumb, and blind.
I hear you, but isn't some of that related to physical makeup? Our senses of smell and hearing aren't as sharp as those of wolves, for example.
That's just it. Surely men once had those abilities. As generations of city dwellers failed to use their most acute senses, genetically they started to fall away.
Oh, isn't that
the
a
way
cute little
limbs
sense?
wither when not exercised. I believe we can hold this degeneration. And not only hold it, but recover that which was lost.
It's an interesting concept. Do you have any proof that such powers are recoverable?
Proof? I felt things myself. Keener hearing, sharper smells. But documentable proof?
Lots of extra hair.
That is
Years.
harder. To what extent we can recover these primal abilities, and what some of those abilities might prove to be, that is what we still struggle to find out.
You're very convincing, Friedrich.
So we could be werebears.
There's no doubt that the
Were other
potential is
animals.
fascinating.
Ooh. Werebear.
A werebear. They're bear.
Where?
Or maybe less threatening it, like were ducks.
Bears on first. Wait.
What?
Bears on first. Lions are pitching. Tigers are catching.
Oh my.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting softball game.
We can turn into other were animals.
A werestoat.
Just a were pig. Let's not be fancy.
I don't think a stoat's particularly fancy.
How does one go about trying to get back in touch with one's physical self? Does it have something to do with hunting?
You are right. That's part of it. Yes.
No, he's really not.
Man is, or was, a predator. But unfortunately, he was too smart for his own good. He figured out how to raise his prey in pens. Hunting helps us get back in touch with our predator soul.
Do you? Get back in touch with your predator soul?
Some of us have been more successful at tapping into that than others.
Let me just look confused for a moment. Oh wait, that's all the time.
Yeah, that's just
So
his
how has
default
this
state of
philosophy
being.
affected the men in the club?
The men at the club are all excellent specimens who have used the philosophy to increase their
Use a
success
different
and
word.
power.
So your woods becomes corporate headquarters, your prey the competition.
Some of the technique can be applied, yes. When the
Oh, this
senses
is a
are
business seminar. I understand.
primed, one can pick up all sort of feedback that is normally lost in the haze.
speaking hypothetically, do you think it would be possible to take this philosophy too far?
Funny that should occur to you so quickly. It hadn't occurred to me for the longest time. I hope not.
Do you need like a donut to sit on, dude? Because you look uncomfortable.
It's all that wine.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Got some good distance on that little glass of wine.
I know, really.
Yeah.
Danke.
Yeah, don't clean up what's there, just bring me some more.
Hey, I was gonna drink that. Well,
He's gonna lap it up after he
You're
left.
so clumsy. Danke, Gunther. What was it you asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
goddamn!
Oh no, I
spilled
spilled it again.
Of course, we did.
Obvious joke is obvious.
These killings in the papers. They've really got me derailed.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly.
Hey now.
It
Hey
does
now.
not waste or torture. Not
Did-
like this.
Didn't
And with the club, espousing what we do,
Seem to be trying to complete
our
a thought.
philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true.
Didn't you see the blue filter on that video footage? That was not broad daylight.
It just... I am concerned that we are not put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting when these atrocities in the papers. You must understand. The nature I promote is not a murderer. When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive. And it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is
I'm
capable
respectfully
of
killing you.
such a pointless
Oh,
slaughter.
thank you. I appreciate the. Appreciate that.
I'll be glad when this has passed. I'm sure the other men feel the same way.
Except that one guy who's murdering everybody.
That guy's a jerk. Wait a minute. He must be a member of this club. It's all
This
coming
is the
together.
jerk club.
It's
after
all coming together.
So is that going to be like Frau Blucher from Young Frankenstein? Anytime somebody says Black Wolf, he spills wine on somebody.
Well, I hate to say it, but I should go.
I need to get the hell out of
It's been a
here.
rare pleasure.
I gotta piss like a racehorse. What do you
Kinda
put in that
isolated over
wine?
here myself.
It's a rare pleasure,
I'll see you
rare
at the
like
club
my
tonight,
steaks.
Oh, right.
Bleeding even.
Perhaps you'd like
Made
to
of
come over for
children.
a drink
Shit!
After that, it'll give us a chance to talk some more about the others.
Oh, to gossip.
like that.
I see.
Oh, in that case, I'm not leaving.
Ooh, gossip. Yay.
Spill, honey. Spill.
Oh, you already did.
Spill more.
So that was enlightening and very obvious.
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't seem sinister in the slightest. None of them.
Nope. Alright, let's go talk to Kommissar Leber.
Kommen Sie herein.
Ark Dark! Oh, wait.
What?
Thought it was a Wolfenstein for a moment.
So generous
Oh.
when you see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight.
Why was there a whistle?
Now,
Hit the wrong button on the
you will
keyboard.
tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
How do you say quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Thanks so much
Wow,
for your
he's
time.
like...
Sit down.
Just saying it's Latin. You don't need to translate it, you
Proportion,
idiot.
exactly.
You want information? I want information. It's kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential.
police
Hell, I can't even
information.
read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
I hear you.
My turn for what exactly? Wait.
At least he's neater than Detective Mosley.
I'm just gonna wander around your office for a little bit.
Let's see now.
This map, it marks the locations of all the wolf killings, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
The one last night, the one in the middle, doesn't really fit, does it?
It has to fit. It happened.
I suppose. I still say that one in the middle is different. I still say that one in the middle is different.
That's all you're gonna say now?
I still say...
Yes, apparently that's all we're gonna say.
I still...
Nothing else to look at here. Okay. I mean, it's a nice reference to Gabriel Knight 1, but like all the sound effect changes in here and the really heavy-handed percussion doesn't really help it very much.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Probably nothing of interest back there. Besides, I can't see past the commissar's big head.
Where's the insult him option? Come on.
Not unavailable, apparently.
Damn.
How long have you been a commissar?
10 years.
All of them here in Munich?
Yes.
And a criminal commissar is like, what, a police detective in America?
Americans don't have so many ranks, I think. A German criminal commissar is, say, more like an English chief inspector.
Ah, P.D. James.
Who?
What?
Nothing.
Never mind.
Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of board criminal. Breadcrumbs?
No, thanks for clarifying, because I had no idea what that was.
When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
I'm sorry, how many?
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The 2 teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Huber girl 6 days ago.
They're speeding up.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, they kind of are.
Just a little bit.
What about the locations of the killings? Any pattern there?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall. Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The two males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Tony Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lacham.
Yeah, we know that because that's where we're sleeping. We're sleeping at the crime scene. Oh man, you got a lot to talk about.
What does forensics say about the killer?
That information is not for the press.
Oh.
But the bite marks, saliva.
Not for the
You've
Pez?
seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
Mind if I take a guess? Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than to dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the records. Probably a weird hybrid.
All right, who squealed?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
What's that?
Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of
What?
a werewolf?
You can go now.
Just get out.
Never mind.
I knew it was stupid. That's why I didn't want to say it.
The killer isn't one of the zoo wolves, is it?
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
So that's
I
no.
understand.
As you pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah.
It sounds
So
a
what
little
are your thoughts
sarcastic.
about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
A pet? As in maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
It's possible.
Man, you suck at your job.
You keep saying an animal. You found evidence of only one animal? One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes.
Yet two wolves escaped from the zoo.
As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No, I definitely would not say that.
Now you're just confusing everybody. Knock it off.
Tell me about the latest victim.
Male, 52, Grossberg was the name. He was a furrier. Ironic.
He was a what?
He's a furry.
What an amazing coincidence. Have any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
No. Do you?
Yeesh.
I read somewhere that wolves are clean animals. They don't kill close to their lair unless they're forced to.
What lair? What are you talking about?
The Jerk Club. Full werewolves. Come on. Pay attention.
Not sure, actually. Random thought.
Nope. Somebody's gonna get doused with wine.
Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf?
The hair samples we have are all reddish brown.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you'd heard of a black wolf in general.
Hold on.
I need to get my gun to shut you up.
I'm
You
just
know
going
too
to
much.
hit you over the head. I thought you said I wasn't allowed to have police stuff.
Here is this.
What?
Missing persons case. A runaway teenaged girl. It happened in 1989 in a town called Kirschel, in the Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald, Bavarian National Forest. Oh, I just thought I remembered something. It was a sad case, you know. She was very pretty. Ah, yes. Here it is.
What?
There was a supposed witness. An old lady who lived on the edge of town near the woods. She says she saw the girl go into the woods the night she disappeared. Says the wolf got her.
The wolf?
The old lady had been complaining for some time about a huge black wolf in the woods. But no one believed her. She was verhooped. Crazy.
Hooped. That's a good word.
verhooped.
No one else ever
That
saw
is-
the thing?
Hadn't been any wolves in those woods for 50 years.
So there was probably nothing to it.
That's what I thought at the time. Of course, that was years before this case. Never heard of wolf attacks back then.
More and more things.
Do you get a lot of missing persons cases in Germany?
Oh, sure. Mostly teenagers, runaways. It gets worse all the time. Families are not like they used to be, yes?
Suppose not. That's all I wanted to know.
Good. We discuss you now, yes?
I guess.
You want to tell me, or do I have to ask?
I'm
What are you
investigating
asking
the murder
something?
of Tony Yuba for her parents.
Why?
I'm an investigator. That's what I do.
You're an American P.I.?
You could say that.
And how did the Hubers end up hiring you?
Mutual friends?
I see.
I hope they're not paying much.
Evidence you have?
A paw print and some hair samples from the Yuba farm. I spoke with some folks at the zoo as well.
All right, Mr. Knight. I don't know how the police deal with you in America, but in this country, we don't like civilian interference.
I understand.
If you hear something, you come to me. If you see something, you come to me. And under no circumstances are you to speak with the press. You do. And I'll have your passport.
You wouldn't like it. It was a bad hair day.
I am quite serious.
I swear, not a word.
All right. I can't stop you from investigating. But stay out of our way.
Well, nobody was investigating the farm. I
Quite
figured
a
I'd do
shadow.
it anyway.
Yeah, seriously.
That's me.
Where were the police there? Take a look at that map one more time. Since he mentioned it. And I feel like I got a little ahead of myself, but...
Hey, there's always time to click on things.
Oh, hey. We have a thing.
Oh.
Grossberg. Didn't Leva say that was the name of the guy who was killed last night?
That is one
Well.
neatly posted post-it note.
Yeah, really. Let's write that down, because I doubt he's going to let me just take it off the board.
Note to self, buy more subtle notebook.
Look at me, the master of subtlety. I am that man. I am that subtle man.
I still say that one in the middle is different.
Alright, so...
Well, he does still say that the one in the middle is different. He continually says
still say that one
the one in the middle is different.
I still say that one in the middle is different.
Alright. I believe with that piece of info, we are finished with Commissar Labor for right now. Since we have no other things to talk about. We already talked about our evidence, so we're gonna...
I'm gonna take off.
Vamoose.
Stay out of trouble.
Of course.
Staying out of trouble is my middle name.
It's
High dramatic sting, jeez.
They didn't even stop the other music to do it.
I know.
That or he just
that
farted.
Farts.
I hate that, man.
Farts in orchestra? Question mark?
That brings a whole new meaning to the wind section.
Ah, but it's terrible.
It's you should hear them play.
Oh, good lord. Ay, ay. Alright. Well, we've done just about everything we can do here, so let's actually go back to the farm. Because we've been in the club, we got yelled at the club, we got creeped out by Von Glauer. Finally got to talk to Commissar Labor.
We got him to spill his wine.
Yeah.
That was
Black
that
Wolf.
was a plus.
Ah!
Oh god! This happens every damn time.
We can also use that phone number for Grossman and try to get some more information. And apparently we're going to write.
I'd better make sure Gracie keeps busy.
I thought that was just something else on the
Elsewhere.
table. Whoops. Apparently every chapter is going to end with mailing a letter.
Folding. Inserting. This is the love theme of the post office playing in the background. We just mailed a letter. Wonder who it's to.
That's the newspaper, I think. Just double check. Yep.
Who should I call?
Do I have to spell it out for you?
The Ghostbusters! Or the Wolfbusters?
Use the... Ugh. Do I have it separate? No, I have it separate. That's stupid. This is poor inventory management, guys. EA rotary phones.
Hello?
Hello. My name is Knight. I'm an American associate of Herr Grossberg's.
Yes? I was just calling the people in Herr Grossberg's address book to notify them. Have you heard that Herr Grossberg has...
Yes, I know about his death.
Yes, I'm sorry. Would you mind giving me your name again so I can check you off the list?
Knight.
Miller, Hoffman... I'm not finding you.
Could you check under Vaughn? It's Vaughn Knight.
Oh, so... Yes, Von. Von Eigner, von Frank, von Stein... You're not under Vaughn either.
Excuse me, did you say Von Agner?
Yes?
Do you know Von Agner?
I don't know him. I don't know most of Grossberg's business contacts.
Grossberg knew him.
If this is about money, you're out of luck. All the accounts are locked until someone comes in and takes over. Besides, there's nothing in them anyway.
Really? Well, could you
I
just
would know.
look up an account balance for me?
I just got finished looting. You're too late.
The address book is all I have.
Nice.
The police have taken Herr Kosberg's ledgers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Goodbye.
Well then. That was not terribly insightful. We have a connection, and that's about it.
Yeah, that seems, I don't know, useful at least.
Now, we haven't actually looked at, while we're here, and in the inventory... Nope, that's not what I want. We haven't actually looked at the books and see if Gabriel has anything to say about them.
I don't have time to worry about this historical stuff at the moment. I don't think it's got much to do with what's going on here in Munich.
Oh,
Okay,
you
well.
idiot.
I don't have time to worry about...
I'll say the same thing, I guess. Leads off the same way, doesn't start reading it, so I'm assuming it's the same. And where is...
Bottom left?
No.
What's your?
I'm looking
That's
for...
your other book.
No, I wasn't looking for the book. I was looking for the letter to King Ludwig, but I guess that didn't come, or at least it's not showing up in my inventory. Or am I just missing it in blind? Ubergrau, Klingmann. Yeah, it doesn't look like that letter is there. Yeah. Okay, well. Let's look at the werewolf book, because that's the logical one. No, pointer, that, look.
Chapter 3. Lycanthropy, the ways of the wolf.
That is not how that's pronounced. You can't even do English right.
There are two categories of werewolf cases. False or lycanthropic. Man.
We've heard all this, but I'm just going to go through it real quick.
Werewolves and immortality. The
We're not
mind
going
of
to
a
listen. We're not going to listen to the lurid tones of Gabriel Knight read through it because we've already heard it.
Becoming a werewolf. Damnation.
Getting some nice little sound clips there.
Werewolf packs. Werewolf packs. Werewolf.
No, not Ken.
Alpha and beta werewolves. It is important.
Clearly.
Symptoms of werewolfery. Therefore, look for symptoms. A good example of this comes.
Is that the end?
Looks like that's the end.
Okay. Alright. So just because I need to make sure the protagonist is filled in on crap. So yeah, there we go. And we have a letter.
Finally, the inexorable march of time has stopped.
Oh, you don't like listening to that clock forever and a day, just ticking away. Counting out the miserable seconds that you have to experience Gabriel Knight 2.
When do we get back to the acting?
Alright, so let's head to the Marienplatz. Because we have a letter. We also could probably ask Harry about a couple things. Let's stop in and let's see if he's got any info for us, since he seems to be our information vendor.
Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry.
Ah, shit, it's this asshole again.
Do you have anything to say? Yes, you do.
You mentioned the possibility of my using your secretary for research.
Anytime.
Ah, that's what they're
Great.
calling it nowadays.
I wouldn't ask, but I need a newspaper search done, and my German sucks.
No problem. What exactly are you looking for?
Missing persons. Actually, missing persons cases that occurred in or near forested areas.
How far back do you want to go?
10 years?
All the way back.
Okay, I can spare her later in the day. We should have it ready for you by tomorrow.
Great. Thanks.
Well, it seems that's all we have to talk about, so let's get out.
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Jackass. Yes, hello, front desk. Stop letting him in here.
And let's go mail that letter. Let's walk excruciatingly slowly to mail that letter. I feel like this is part of a bad 90s music video.
The long, non-winding road.
The post office was here, right? Yes.
What should I mail?
You have a letter, you dolt.
Yeah,
Mail
but
this letter.
I thought I just wanted to keep it.
Dramatically stare at the post office doors.
That's taken care of.
Oh, good lord. Anyway, that seems like a good place to stop for right now. Now that we've gotten a lot of information and a lot more terrible acting. And some wine spilled on us.
Delicious, delicious wine. Surprised he wasn't poisoned or drugged.
Or both.
Maybe it's a slow acting one. Who knows?
Slow acting, eh?
Oh no! No, this is going to take even longer now.
Oh man. So, join us next time when we continue to annoy the crap out of people, have people spill wine on us, and just generally be a douche.
Are we going to get yelled at some more?
Of course!
Good. That's what I came here for.
Well, join us then, won't you?
Farewell. You stupid Americans!